Sergio Perez turned up the heat on the final day of pre-season testing, topping the morning times as he got to grips with his new car. But his Red Bull teammate Max Verstappen was on fire, flying to the fastest time of the test around the Bahrain International Circuit as the lights went down. But AlphaTauri's Yuki Tsunoda was the star of the show. Despite an early spin, the Japanese rookie raced to the second fastest time with a stunning series of laps that indicated AlphaTauri have strong qualifying pace and that he is right at home among the best drivers on the planet.
It was really comfortable to drive whole day, whole session, and achieved 91 laps, so that was really good testing.
Carlos Sainz was third fastest for Ferrari, who completed a mammoth 159 laps between himself and Charles Leclerc. But even that number was dwarfed by Alfa Romeo's Kimi Raikkonen, the 41-year-old pounding around a mammoth 164 laps by himself, setting the fourth fastest time in addition to completing a grueling day of nearly 3 full Grand Prix distances. There was drama as the flag fell too, with Sainz and Raikkonen fighting for track position following an intense session. Lewis Hamilton suffered a spin at the final corner but was up in fifth, with Nikita Mazepin relieved to avoid a collision with the world champion.
Have a look at that onboard. I almost drove into Lewis.
Hamilton's fellow Briton George Russell was sixth quickest as he got his first taste of Williams' new machine for 2021 and put it through 158 laps of punishing performance. McLaren looked magnificent again with another day of uninterrupted running from their new Mercedes power unit, and Daniel Ricciardo caressing his car to 7th spot and taking the time to send a special message to his compatriots on the day of what would originally have been the Australian Grand Prix.
Shout out to the Aussie fans. Today was meant to be the Aussie Grand Prix, but hang tight. We'll be back in November to do it properly.
Alpine are looking good, with Fernando Alonso pushing to the limit and finishing up 9th fastest, 2 tenths up on the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Lando Norris was 11th and Pierre Gasly 12th after a strong showing in the morning session. Gasly's 237 laps, the most of any driver over the course of the 3-day test. So Verstappen from Tsunoda, Sainz and Raikkonen, all under the 1:30 barrier, with Hamilton's Mercedes a second off the pace of the Flying Dutchman up front. Russell, Ricciardo and Perez were next, followed by Alonso and Leclerc, rounding out the top 10. Norris was P11, with Gasly, Ocon, Mazepin and Schumacher behind, while Valtteri Bottas and the 2 Aston Martins of Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll were fully focused on long-run pace. Testing is done, and it's time for the engineers to get to work before the opening race of the season on March the 28th. Do not miss it.